Candidates are applying on every job portal out there, so
Mhm.
many of them,
Mhm.
but they never hear back.
Mhm.
What mistakes a candidate might be making?
Yeah, very good question. So there are a couple of things that I'm seeing that they're literally these are mistakes which they can easily avoid and easily improve their chances to have better um, opportunities. So first of all, they are not applying jobs where they qualify for. So for example, somebody has been a web designer. I've seen so many cases like this for 1 year or 2 years experience. They want to get into full stack developer. They apply for full stack developer jobs for 5 years, which requires 5 years experience with 2 years experience of web development. And they call themselves full stack developer. You are not a full stack developer yet, right? You look at your qualification, you look at your experience. Do you comply with what they're looking for? No. Are you there yet? No. You want to become a full stack developer? Sure. You will become a full stack developer 110%, but not today, not right now, not for this company, not at this time. You still need to work on it. So if you have 2 years web development experience, apply for a web developer role. I'm I'm sure you will get response. At least you'll get more rejections than what you are getting right now, right? So I've seen this mismatch a lot. They're not looking at their profile. They're not aligning their own skill sets with the jobs they want. Just they are doing firefighting. They're applying anywhere and everywhere um, without understanding their own portfolio first and then find out like if I have ABC skill set, I should find a job that matches ABC skill set. Then you apply. And I'm not even saying that, you have to be 100% compliant. No, that's fine. For example, if you are applying for a Salesforce developer role, they are looking for 5 years experience, but you have 3 years experience. Go for it. Even if you are 60-70%, go for it, but you should be aligned at least. Not that you are a web developer and you're applying for full stack developer role, or not that you have done, I don't know, you have done office assistant and now you are applying for project manager role, because you think that I'll do a one certificate and then I'll become a project manager. That may not pan out the way you are thinking. So and again, there are ways of doing it. You want to do that, go for it, but then find a
Success ratio will
startup.
be less.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think people also have got, sometimes they have got a skill, but
Hmm.
they are unable to sell themselves in the resume. Example, I
Hmm.
might have 10 skills.
Yeah.
This job requires Salesforce or a
Hmm.
business analysis, requirement gathering. I might have
Hmm.
done it, but I
Hmm.
don't write that in my
Hmm.
resume and I
Yeah.
don't sell myself, as you said.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. And again, that alignment is again missing. So many times when I talk to candidate, they say, I have done this, I have done this, but nothing is in in your resume. So we really need to work on that as well. Because if we believe that the job application, whatever job description has, I have done it, but it's not in my resume, then take that time and keep on upgrading your resume. That's again will improve your chances, because your resume is your passport for the interview.
Correct. So that was one mistake. Any other
Yeah.
mistakes?
Yeah, and again, the job search strategy, right? Not even from strategy. Let's see the companies not choosing the right companies to apply for. How many times do you actually think that do I even want to work in this company, or why do I want to work in this company, or do I even fit in here? So I think people apply anywhere and everywhere without understanding that their skill sets may or may not match that. For example, if I'm an IT recruiter, I apply for um, um, healthcare industry recruiting role. I can do that, but that's not actually complying. And do I even want to work in healthcare? Maybe not. But do I think like that? No. Today, I think 10 years ago, maybe I would have not thought that. I've applied everywhere, all the niche. So, first of all, find your niche, which area you want to get into, and what kind of companies you want to work with. And again, the size of the company. I think that's really important, because everybody, what as per my experience, they want to come here and they want to work for MNC,
Big
India style,
big
big
banks,
companies.
insurance, telecom. I think they are big giant five companies. Every sector you pick up, you'll find five companies. Telecom.
Yeah,
I think many of them.
yeah. So they just want to work with brand. Okay.
Yeah,
Now, in the problem with working with brand or big companies is that their processes are very set, okay, and very limited. Also, they have lots of applicants. So they have lots of choices. Why would they hire someone who is new to the country? So not new to the country means not knowing the culture, not knowing the process, right? So that takes a little while for you to get adjusted. Not being specialized in one function or one area. And so they're not fitting in well, and now they're applying there. So I think if you really want to apply for big boxes, let's say, you need to understand if you fit in there first. Rather, if you apply for smaller size companies, then you can contribute more, because back home maybe you might have worked on different functions, right? And they don't have a lot of options. They don't have a lot of applicants, so maybe your chances will be higher. You'll learn more, you can contribute more, you can grow, and then you decide that, okay, now I want to get into a branded company where the roles are specialized, and functions are limited, and I can still contribute and still grow. So I think that the strategy, the choices of the companies you are making, and your own alignment with the job that you're applying for, these are all the factors that may go south when you're applying for a job like a firefighting.